Hello everyone, I am the Empyrean Wizard. Welcome to Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. This is one of my favorite entries in the Final Fantasy series. There are many criticisms I could make of this game, particularly regarding story and characterization and philosophical themes. But at the end of the day, I find this game very fun to play, and I particularly enjoy the art direction and the music. It is, in the last analysis, a great Final Fantasy game. I could say a lot more, but specifics can wait until later. So, let's get started, shall we? I probably could make, without too much difficulty, a review video for this game, because I have a lot of thoughts. I am playing with a few mods that add some minor graphical and quality of life tweaks. The last time I played this game on PC, I used the Struggle for Freedom mod, which dramatically changes many mechanical aspects of the game to make it more interesting. And while I overall like the changes made by the mod, though there are a few changes I would make myself, I decided to go for a more vanilla experience in this playthrough. These settings look good. Subtitles on. And we are ready to begin.
In the name of the Father, and in the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods light your path for all eternity. Farewell.
An attack by both land and air, our kingdom will stand little.
Nabudis has fallen.
Impossible!
My father? I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabodis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca. There is nothing to halt their advance.
Secure Nalbina with all haste.
I will go.
And I will go at his side.
Galtea, stand watch over your life.
That I be considered worthy.
We must withdraw!
No! The paling still stands!
Shield beyond sight, ne'er failing light.
The paling's fallen!
Then it's over!
For my father. For my father!
Lord Rassler!
Blessings of the Great Father descend, and guide your bodies return to the earth. Great Father, guide your spirits return to the Mother of all. There you shall find peace. Pharaoh.
The death of Lord Rassler Heos Nabradia
was but one of many tragedies to befall the kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Ashe's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice: Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rosla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Rabanastre, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanastre when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them. The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
You there? Can you hear me?
It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland. Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex. You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand? Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanastre.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Bossler, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
Steady, Rex. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it. We move!
I don't see any Imperials. Do you? I can walk. Let's take the scenic route. decent advice. What do you think?
Captain?
Our first boss fight. Let's try Thunder.
My engines are hit. She'll not hold much longer.
We receive you, Tomberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Tonberry disengaging.
Interesting place, this. Just admiring the architecture.
Vossler! Where are you?
What if Captain Ivalice has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait. Quickly, Rex!
That was an interesting capital D on death. I think we can take them. All loose supplies must be requisitioned for the Dalmascan Liberation Front, the Knights of Dalmasca. Good to know. Let's check Rex's stats. Interesting. We have Cure and Thunder for magic. We have potions and high potions. We have a mithril sword, and we have a buckler, a leather cap, and leather clothing. While I'm thinking about it, let's take a look at the area map Bosch mentioned earlier. There we are. We started in the aerial gardens, then proceeded through the inner ward, then through the lower apartments, up through the upper apartments, and now we are heading to the High Hall.
Intruders! Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Fight well.
Let's heal at the save point. I like to be thorough in my exploration. In fact, for later area maps, there are rewards for completely exploring the map area. Some nice plants in the antechamber.
Your Majesty. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Dalmasca to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent. Hello!
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear Captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Off you go.
Vaughn.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanastre. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I, to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Rabanastre, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ashe, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Rabanastre, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
Hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house.
Let's rob these rats blind before we kill them. Let's take them out in alphabetical order. Vaughn is such a skilled thief, he can steal the pelt off a rat. He's good with a knife.
Wow, Vaughn, you got him all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Rat busters.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now. That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
What'd you say?
Sir, you haven't paid, and I...
What? Haven't paid?
On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Watch where you're going, churl. What? My pouch! It's gone! The boy! Get out the way! Oh!
What? Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Pinello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this? One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I will.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon. Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
Here we are in the royal city of Rabanastre. Thanks for the info, on behalf of my audience. What have you been teaching these kids, Vaughn?
Vaughn, I was waiting.
Pinello said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble out in the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sandsea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too. I can't leave my shop, and I've Pinello on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sandsea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
Hello, Pinello. Vaughn, I ask again, what have you been teaching these kids? I know what you mean. At least about the thirsty part. I'm sure Vaughn never runs out of gil. Thanks to his tricks.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
A creature spotted in the Ester Sand. What is that thing?
Ah, Vaughn! Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomaj, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right. Vaughn, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
Is that how the etymology works, Tomaj? Yes, please tell us all the details. Tomaj is showering us with gifts. Nice place. Now, I probably shall be adding, sometime down the line, my own customized license boards. The better to suit my playstyle. Let's check out these jobs. White Mage. Mages who wield healing and support magics. Ulan. Warriors who wield spears to pierce through enemy armor. Machinist. Warriors who snipe their foes with deadly precision. Red Battle Mage. Battle mages equally skilled with maces and magics. Knight. Stalwart warrior who wields swords and shields. Monks are warriors who temper their bodies into deadly weapons. Time battle mages wield crossbows and bend time to their will. Foe breakers use mighty weapons to tear their foes asunder. Archers are warriors who rain death on their foes from afar. Black mages channel elemental forces into deadly magics. Bushi are swordmasters who devote themselves body and soul to their lords. Eventually, I think I shall pick the Bushi job for Vaughn, because his base stats actually slightly favor the Bushi specialization. But for his first job, we're going to pick Shikari, warriors who fight nimbly across hill and dale. Here's the license board. Specifically the Zodiac Age version thereof. Let's get the license we need to equip that piece of gear Tamaj gave us. This is the Zodiac Age version of the license board. Hey Tamaj. I guess that's a hint as to where to find where we want to go. First, let's explore the city of Rabanastre a little bit. Here we are in the north end. We shall go through the Muthru Bazaar and back to the shopping district before crossing the main plaza to reach the east gate. Nice view. Mysterious merchant has reminded me that we need to go back to the north end for something. Nice to meet an old friend. One who knew Rex. How mysterious. How very conspicuous. Clan Centuria. I think this is what some people call a happening place. Oh, that Tamaj. Thank you for the information. The Moogle himself, Mont Blanc. Thanks for that. Speaking of gifts, that reminds me, we need to equip that armlet we got from Tamaj, now that we have the license for it. There's a lot of city down there. A lot of mist, too. Rabanastre seems pretty big. mysterious merchant has become the clan provisioner. Decoy is a little expensive for us at the moment. We might as well sell these rat pelts for some extra coin. Let's poke our head into a couple of these shops and say hello to Amal's weaponry. He appears to have the base tier weapon for each class. Or most of them. I didn't count. Now let's say hello to Panamis. Panamis actually has a few things we could use, but the gear we have will do for the present. If Vaughn decides to become a red mage sometime in the future, he may switch his clothing style to a more wizardly style of armor. Very interesting.
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the, Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello. I just hate to see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offense in such trifling matters. Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the Consul waiting. Right, gates are closed after this.
I don't think Vaughn's charisma score is his highest attribute. Let's take a quick peek at the Dalmasca Ester stand. But first, let's find out what's going on with these Chocobo stables. Now let's take a quick peek at the Dalmasca Ester stand. can see Nelbina Fortress off in the distance over there. I think we'll end here. I hope you all have enjoyed this first episode of Final Fantasy XII.